So this is just beautiful. We are nowhere close to the top of the Eastern Conference, and in fact, we have lost every single game since our Game 1 victory. That's beautiful. And if we look at some of the individual guys, Ish Smith, his playmaking is good, his scoring is way down. I would like to get him more involved in the pick and roll because he has scored inside, nicely at times. Nick Stauskas has actually been awesome. The white dude is balling out, and we've seen him score without me really focusing on him. I'd like to run some plays more just for him. Hollis Thompson, he just sucks, man. I actually had high hopes for him. And we got Nerlens, who's slight injury, don't worry about it. The rebounding as well as the defense has been good. The question is still, how am I going to get him acclimated into the offense? Speaking of offense, Jahlil Okafor's killing it. But being the post presence that we need, and it's safe to say he's probably been our best offensive option as of right now, but still questions about that defense and all that. And even with coming off of the bench, Joel Embiid has been putting up numbers, and him and Okafor together, that might be our best lineup as of now. And of course, there's my guy Dario Saric, and we saw him become the savior in Philadelphia in about one game against the Jazz, so he's going to be getting a lot of minutes moving forward. Robert Covington has also become my favorite player, but even then, Hollis Thompson is going to get one more opportunity in this one. We'll see how he does. We're here against the Orlando Magic. You also might see some Jeremy Grant in this game against Orlando as well. We might actually win this game, I don't know. And so, as I mentioned, I want to get Nick Stauskas a few more shots, so we're going to call this here for him to run off some screams. You better be open. Well, Victor Oladipo played some decent defense, and this is officially the ugliest play I've ever ran. But it kind of worked as Vucevic jumped. I didn't know Vucevic could jump that high. But if you watch the CPU, especially when they're going up for a rebound in 2K, they jump some stupid high lengths. And while I'm saying that, we don't defend Oladipo, which already might be for the first sign of my man Jeremy Grant. But luckily, Dario Saric knows how to do a Michael Jordan impersonation as he drives in. Seriously, Saric has already been anointed the mayor of Philadelphia. He's the savior of the team, so I should just give him all the minutes. And Oladipo again, jeesh. Oladipo's playing like he has for the last 2 months in real life. Maybe he'll be the guy that Orlando finally needs. Hollis, you better make this shot. Oh boy. He was already on the hot seat. And the last thing he needs to be doing is missing jumpers. Might not be starting for that much longer. Vucevic and oh Jesus. Rest in peace, Nick Stauskas just got dunked on by Aaron Gordon and then some. Well, that's what happens when Nerlens Noel's not in the game. Even with Saric in there, sometimes we're liable to an offensive rebound. Oladipo's getting pretty confident, and he goes to the line, so now I say, alright. We're bringing in Jeremy Grant. He's skinny as hell, he can't shoot, but apparently he can play some defense. So we're going to put him on Oladipo, and we're going to see how it goes, okay? Come on, Jeremy. Don't disappoint me right now, my friend. That was actually pretty decent. Okay. Perhaps Jeremy Grant can be an option for us defensively when somebody goes off, because we saw it in the last game against the Utah Jazz. Gordon Hayward was the reason we lost that game. But can Jeremy hit a jump shot? Oh, hell no. That was a D release. It barely hit the rim. It was ugly. That's kind of the risk with him. Got a chance to be Tony Allen 2.0, and that is not a beautiful thing. Anyway, Vucevic, he wants to score down low, and I think Okafor blocked him there. That's a pretty good look, but then, what the hell is this 2K? The ball, it ended up going right back to them, and then Brandon Jennings hits that three-pointer. I mean, I'm not surprised that Jennings shot it. One of which because the shot clock was all the way down and he had to. Okay, Hollis Thompson is officially out of the starting lineup. And he ruined my Brandon Jennings joke, but it's fine. 10-point game into the third. Notice Robert Covington is already in there. Robert Covington's officially the starting small forward, and look what happened that time, Nerlens Noel in the game. Even if his offense sometimes can hurt us, his defense is just so good, especially for a big man. Jahlil working on Vucevic. These guys are basically counterparts of each other. He drops that. 7 points, Sixers fans, you're not used to this sort of wishful thinking that we could actually win a game, but trust me, we're actually going to try to win the games, at least the ones that I play. I want us to lose all the rest. Embiid, ooh, nice. 5 points, I like it. But if you play 2K long enough, you know at any point the CPU can rip your heart out, and Aaron Gordon with a little jumper right there. Oladipo with a loose ball foul, but that ain't matter. And now let's give the people what they want. Shout out to Jalen Rose. A Dario Saric pick and roll. What are you going to do for me, Dario? Well, it wasn't much of a pick and roll, but he still finished inside. That boy's good, man. Got all kinds of abilities, can drive inside, can hit the outside shot. We just got to find as many minutes for him as possible. We play beautiful defense as Aaron Gordon misses a dunk. And now, there's a chance I could have got it to Stauskas right there, but I didn't want to take my chances. Embiid, ooh, a nice lefty hook shot. See, once again, Embiid and Okafor being the main guys for our offense. It's only 5 points. We're in this thing. But if you noticed on that play, me trying to control Okafor, he's really slow on defense. You know, if I was Nerlens Noel right there, might have been a different look. Now, Ersan Ilyasova hasn't played defense in about 3 years, so you know Embiid's going to score on him. We're still staying in it. That's a good thing. I don't know about this three-pointer that I took with TJ McConnell. He's been a pretty decent backup point guard for us, but even then, you know, it's whatever, okay? I'm not perfect. I don't know why he's still in the game with 4 minutes left, but it's cool, all right? Jaleel just destroyed Ersan Ilyasova's life once again, so that's nice. That kind of rhymed, so shout out to Chris Smoove, I guess. He doesn't exactly need the shout out, but it's whatever. We're trying to play defense, but again, Jaleel, ugh. It's tough to play D with a guy who's really slow. That's the sort of time where I can have Nerlens in the game. And then the Jaleel Okafor pick and roll and Ish, oh boy. Maybe that's why I shouldn't have had Ish Smith in the game with 4 minutes left, because he didn't even just get blocked. Aaron Gordon grabbed the ball away from him. And, oh boy. Now we're down 8 points. Come on, guys. We can still win this. Maybe. I mean, I got Covington wide open. He is my favorite player. He is a starter, but he had to miss that one. And then, as Oladipo runs down court and Orlando starts to feel good and Aaron Gordon gets open, yeah. Are you surprised? Are you surprised in the output of your Sixers? I mean, to be fair, we're still learning some things about this team, one of which Hollis Thompson sucks. Stauskas can get some more plays run for him, and Dario Saric is cool. But even with that, outside of Okafor and Embiid, it's tough. But then again, Dario Saric still grabbed 11 rebounds for us, so I don't know. Maybe Nerlens Noel is the third place big man.